thing is, this game is really nice. Really, for an MMO and for casual players, this game is pretty nice. Like, yeah, let's deconstruct this. And let me tell you, like, I am not the kind of player to... Oh, I see. I need inventory slots. Well, that sucks. Well, let's sell some stuff to someone. But yeah, MMOs, right? I really enjoy them. I'm just rambling here, trying to keep my line of thought while I play, but I can't. But the thing is, what's so enjoyable about this game is the quests. The quests in this game are really nice. They are, you know, some of them are on par with other Elder Scrolls games. A lot of them are not, but some of them are. And when they are, the game is really up there, up high. And for a player like me, so for example, I have a huge issue with just MMORPGs nowadays, and I guess it's my problem with MMOs. I mean, I love them, but I have a love-hate relationship with them. It's like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like whatever you do in the world, it doesn't really matter at all, because you know you don't see anything change. You just did a quest line, you're like the hero and stuff, and nothing really changes in the world, and that's something I don't like. That's why I like sandbox games, but I've never seen a decent sandbox MMORPG. Like, there's, for example, Black Desert. It's a game I like as well, but I like Black Desert because I get to do anything, right? I get to trade a little bit, for example. I get to do trade runs, and it doesn't really require me... No. I mean, maybe. Can I talk to? No. So, when I'm on Black Desert, I can just go sailing, you can go trade, you can go grind a little bit of mobs. You have your house, you can just work on your recipes for food, make pet food, sell it. So, you know, there's more emphasis on player-driven economy as well than in this game. Even though it's not perfect, by far, it's not perfect. It's an extremely grindy game. Okay, fine, jeez. It's a very grindy game, Black Desert Online, right? But I like what it is. But I think it doesn't go far enough on the sandbox elements. Let's just say that. You know, and this game is not sandbox by any means, right? ESO is not a sandbox game at all. So let's not dabble there. But the thing of ESO is really, it's the quests, it's the music. Just listen to it. It's beautiful. The music is beautiful, right? So that's something that, you know, an MMORPG with good music is on the way to become a great MMORPG. I'll just say that. And I am kind of a casual player, right? I am kind of a casual player, but I like to feel that my actions matter. And in most RPGs, I don't really like that. And the problem I have with most RPGs is the theme park kind of thing,
I'm not
where
drunk. I'm just drinking.
you kind of look, you're fumbling around. Come on, you're drunk. You're drunk. Right, but the thing with theme park MMOs and the thing with most MMOs nowadays, really, that come out, they try to follow the WoW model, and the WoW model, you know, here's why I don't really like WoW. Because the path you take from level 0 to max level doesn't really matter. What matters is the end game, right? And that's what I don't like. I don't like the game to be all about the rides that you have to ride when you get to end game. It's just, the thing is, get max gear. Get the best gear you can get, you know, gear up. And then once you arrive max gear, just wait for the next patch. And then you will ride the new rides, and you'll get max gear again. And that's just the game, and it's just not for me. That's the thing. It's not for me, really, because I don't really like that kind of thing. I guess it may be competitive, right? It may be, and it is. But I don't like that. I like to feel progression over time. So, for example, imagine if they added new quest lines with multiple, branching quest lines, right? Where that would actually have an effect on the world, as players would do certain types of quests other than those certain other types of quests, and the world would change over time, even if it came full circle, right? An action causes a certain thing, and then a quest appears and players decide to do a certain thing, and then the quest appears and then the world just goes back to where it started. Even if it's just like that, at least for a week or two, there was changes overall. And then there's another thing, like, for example, WoW has the Horde versus Alliance thing, but I don't think it has territory wars. Maybe now it does, I don't know. Right? I don't know how WoW is now. I remember back in the day. But territory wars are really great because the territory goes back and forth. The rulers of the towns change, and of course that maybe this is not done to full extent on most games. Ouch. But really, just have quests matter. For example, imagine this. Imagine the game where you're in a town, right? There's a town, and near the town there is an orc camp. If the orc camp is just left to its own designs, it will start raiding caravans that go by the road to and from that town. And it might make the town a little bit poorer. However, the orc camp will grow because it will be earning money through that raiding. So after a while, the orc camp becomes an orc village or a town, and the number of orcs will increase, and they might start planning to invade the town, and there will be a quest. Will you defend? Will be a defender, or will you side with the orcs? And if you side with the orcs, you might get some perks like relation with orcs in general, with the orc nation, let's just call it. Or you could side with the town, and you'd get relation with whoever holds the town, for example, a kingdom or whatever you want it to be. Right? So you could do this, and then if the orcs attack the town and the orcs win, the town would be raided and it would be destroyed, and then quests could pop up there, like save the town, like put out the fires, help the needed and whatnot, which would... Oh yeah, it was me. But
did you find something to stop the blood curse?
No, but answering to NPCs, yeah, I know. So then if you help the town recover, the town would not go as low, like it would not drop as much. If the players don't help the town, then the town will drop a lot, and it might even shrink. Oops, sorry, it might even shrink down to a village, right? That would be cool. So the players could also choose to just go and attack the orcs and kill the orcs entirely, because why not? That would remove that threat. But some players would prefer to side with the orcs or something like that. You could do undead, you could do the undead scourge, you can do goblins, and all of them could focus on different things, and the world would change based on what faction and what... Oh, I have a quest right there. What factions and what races inhabited them, thus shaping the landscape. You know what I'm saying? And that would be a cool way to make the world change over time. But also and different quests would pop up as things would go along, and they were branching. They would branch out the quests, and if you completed a certain quest, something would happen, and if a player completed another certain quest, another thing would happen, and whatnot. So the world would change around you based on what others do, based on what you do. I mean, now I understand this might be really difficult to do, right? I understand that, but that would be the sandbox essence as it is. And as you do these quests, your character could gain fame. You could gain certain stats depending on what you chose to do in that quest. So for example, if you chose to sneak, you might get points in dexterity or something like that. If you decided to go tactical and whatnot, you might gain wisdom. If you try to use your rhetoric, you might gain rhetoric points or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like so that you could build your character however you wanted. You know, you add in trade, you add in player housing in the world, you add in farms and all of that crap, and it would be a great game. So that's the sandbox thing. That's the type of game I'd like. So why do I enjoy ESO? It's the questing, man. The quests are really great, and the content is not too bad. You have the worldview where, like, I'm saying I don't really like theme park MMOs, but you know, when you go to a theme park, you do, even if you don't really, you know, if it's not really your thing, you ride one thing, you ride the other thing, and you have some fun anyway, right? And it's the same thing. But the music and the quests in this game are just wow. It's just wow. And I think that's pretty much what I had to say about this. That's why I really like this game.
Why not make sure you have room for all that is needful?
Can I buy? Ooh, how much gold do I have though? But yeah, that's it. That's what I had to say about ESO, about MMOs, right? I mean, MMOs, dude. They're the shit. There's so many different ones. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.